I'm Tech Adams. Welcome to my laboratories, where we explore science through technology and technology through science. Today's topic: the symbiotic relationship between human evolution and technology. When we hear the words science and technology, it's easy to think about things like quantum physics or the latest tablet computer, and not the everyday tools that surround us. But without the fundamentals of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, humanity as we know it wouldn't even exist to build computers or talk about things like the Higgs boson. So let's turn back the clock a couple of million years and see why humanity is so intertwined with technology. We can get a pretty good idea about what life was like eons ago by comparing the evidences found in the archaeological and genetic records with what we've observed about other primates today. One thing that zoologists have noticed in primates such as chimpanzees, monkeys, apes, and gorillas is that they frequently make tools out of sticks and rocks to help them accomplish specific tasks. Most often, though, they don't alter the tool too much from its original state. A twig stays a twig and a rock stays a rock. But something changed within the primate order between 2 and 2.5 million years ago. This is the time that Homo habilis and his tools first appear in the archaeological record. A mid-level member of the bipedal Hominidae family of the primate order, Homo habilis began modifying the basic stone tools that it was using to better suit its needs. By smashing a hard rock together with a soft rock, piece of bone, or wood, the toolmaker was able to chip off pieces of the softer substance and modify it into the desired shape. This process is called lithic knapping. That's knap spelt with a K, meaning to strike or hit. I can imagine one or two of these early human ancestors accidentally dropping one rock onto another and discovering that the broken pieces were sharp and useful. And then the first of all scientists must have made a prediction. Maybe if I smash two rocks together, I can make my own sharp edge. Suddenly, this first, nameless, accidental scientist invented the first of all technologies, the basic stone hand axe. As primitive as this technology is, it gave the Homo genus an evolutionary advantage over all other primates, allowing members to secure greater sources of food, shelter, and protection by modifying the environment around them. Because of this technology, the evolution of the Homo genus took a drastically different course than all of the other species on Earth. Suddenly, it was not only the fastest or strongest that survived within the species to reproduce, but also the individuals who were best adept at modifying their environment and communicating these methods to their offspring. And ever since, technology has been fundamental to our survival. But for argument's sake, let's imagine a world without technology. We'd have no computers or phones for sure, but also no radio, no cars, no factories, no manufacturing, and therefore nothing that is manufactured, like clothes or houses. Even something as simple as a hammer disappears in a world completely devoid of technology. What would happen to us humans in such a world? We're not faster than most large predators, and we have no natural protections for defense like thick skin, camouflage horns, or spines. We don't have claws or talons to rip or tear our prey. We have no fur or feathers for protection from the elements, and have no other natural defenses against things like sharp rocks, plant life, insects, and the myriad of other ways that Mother Nature has to kill us. In short, if we as humans, morphologically identical to what we are today, were suddenly plopped into a world completely devoid of technology, we'd either die out completely, or we'd create technology. We'd turn to animal skins for warmth, begin weaving cloth to make clothes, and jump right back onto the technological evolutionary train that would lead us back to where we are today. The invention and refinement of technology fundamentally alters our perception of the world and the evolution of society in ways that are largely indescribable and often unpredictable. And yet, by and large, we, the public, know and understand very little about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That's one of the reasons why STEM education is such a hot topic in education reform today. The more that we as a collective can know and understand these things, the more we can shape our own future evolution. For Tech Laboratories, I'm Tech Adams, saying keep thinking and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more weekly science and technology videos.